I am on YouTube. Let me send you guys the link so you man can join. No, I actually ain't. I probably should though, man, because my trim is a morning trim. We're all friends round here, aren't we? Yeah, we're all friends round here. The dollar moved stronger today. The dollar moved stronger today. I am actually putting a jumper on, so like, I've actually got cold. Yeah, do the truffle shuffle, bro. What is the truffle shuffle, man? What may that be? Flea Flowers, good, broski. Right, I'm gonna leave now and I'm gonna join the I'm gonna go to the virtual trading floor. So members, go join in there. But for everyone else, I'll be on YouTube innit. Accidentally joined the mentorship floor. What was that? The mentorship floor. Oh, the pre-London thing. Skeezy. What's good, boys? What we saying, lads? What we saying? What we saying? What we saying? It's Fletch. What's good, broski? Right, so yeah, I kind of want to confirm this. This is huge. This is huge. Let me share my screen. God returning after the tap. Moving nice, moving real clean. Are we still looking at a chance to come back up? We tap into anything? No, we completed the CRT though, so I'm looking for price to come up. Bro, I bare thought this was the gold chart, innit, for some reason. I bare thought this was gold. But it turns out it's not. Gold, I'm looking for longs, man. We're looking for longs on gold. What fair value do we go for is the main question, bruv. That is the question. Which fair value do we go for? Zero volume, I'm going here. Not to be fair, we do. Have we got a closure above? I'm not even too sure if we've got a closure. Wait, don't run, you bastard. I've not even had like a... Right, I'm putting this on because... Oh, sorry, it might be my Bloomberg. Let me turn my Bloomberg down a bit. Well, I'll let me mute that for you, man, if you can't hear that. Not too sure, man. Not too sure yet, bro. Whenever Vish is, What's that? Oh, couldn't you? Can you hear it again now? Maybe you muted my... Yeah, that's weird. Maybe you muted my stream. Or the actual video. Can you do that? You must be able to do that. Oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, you can actually. Yeah, I'll pause it. Do you ever hear it? That's bare weird. Mm. Plenty of things we should be discussing. Are you still within this range? I still want to confirm. It kind of does fuck them. If they rise tax, it fucks them. No one's gonna want them. No one's gonna want them. What do you think about UJ shorts? I'm quite weak on the dollar, so for me, I'd say shorts, really, bro. What are you looking at today, Nicole? Wow. So there has been a clear development. Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, and the government have scrapped plans to raise income tax rates in the upcoming budget. Initially, there was internal plans for a rise in income rates to help close a large fiscal shortfall. But on 13th of November, which was yesterday, it was reported that government has abandoned those specific plans to raise the rates, citing political risk and internal party concerns. So they essentially just don't want to be voted out. That's why. What was you expecting, though? Like, what was you expecting throwing that shit about? The Chancellor is now exploring alternative revenue measures and other tax adjustments. Oh, no. You just know it's going to come from companies, bro. If it's not coming from working people, it's coming from companies. So that's coming from me. Fuck you. Rachel Reeves, you wait till I get my hands on you. Which other tax would she rise? Let's have a look. Go on, just say it. Just say it. Corporate tax. Just say it. I mean, we got the exact same thing last year, so why the... Freezing or... Okay, this isn't a definitive answer, is it? It's still a freezing income tax, basic rates, threshold, rates, threshold. Stealth tax rise. Oh, that rate change. That's disgusting. Rise taxes on alcohol, tobacco, gambling, vaping, plastics. Why is plastics in the same category, bruv? Raise taxes on alcohol, tobacco, gambling, vaping, and then plastics. Why is that in the same category? Possibly increasing air travel duty. Changes to property tax. I've got a good idea. Why don't we just make money as a country, bro? Why don't we start actually making money? Changes to property tax. Tax on expensive homes or higher stamp duty. Tightening reliefs in inheritance tax. That's it. Inheritance tax. That's it. That's it. Take the money from fucking people who've just died, you fucking sickos. Also, higher taxes on capital gains. Brilliant. Fucking... Yeah! Amazing! Luckily, we trade funded accounts. Income from high net worth individuals were being flagged. When you say high net worth, though, what do you actually mean, though, man? Don't tell me people that earn like 100 to like 200k a year. Increasing taxes or levies on banks, professional partnerships, lawyer accounts are possibly lowering tax-free allowance on certain savings vehicles. Some guy at work expects a massive riot soon. Said keep £100 cash in case they cut our banks off. Yeah, I mean the thing is, if they cut if they cut the banks off, the banks aren't gonna have any money to actually play with. I feel like the economy drives off people putting money into their bank. So I don't think it'd be a great idea for them to like shut people's bank accounts. I mean they're gonna have your money, right? But oh, I mean, fuck knows, man. A bank account is a good way to control you, though. That is the annoying thing. Wealth tax and electoral tax change per mile of travel. Yeah, what a joke. I don't understand increasing corporate tax. Big businesses will move elsewhere and leave Most big businesses already are elsewhere. Like, for an example, like a company like Starbucks, right? They don't pay tax in the UK. They don't. But they're fucking all over the UK. So a company like that will not get taxed higher, but yet they will still take a fuckload of money out of our economy. It pisses me off. If there's Starbucks comes here, right? You shouldn't be paying different tax, man. Like, why are you trading here? 100%. 100%. 100%. Otherwise, it's just unfair for everyone in the UK. How unfair is it for us? Like, it's a joke. But then I've got to pay exit tax when I go to another country to try and benefit from their tax shit. It's just it's a joke, man. It's like we're literally, oh mate, it's just so annoying. Bare annoying. Yeah, I just read that. That's such a joke. So what, you have to pay every mile you drive? And that, bro, that's called petrol, bro. Why have they made it so that you have to pay more? That is insane. Bruv, our country's a joke. That's insane. Like, why don't we just stop, bro? It just makes me think, bro. Like, why don't I just fucking just go around stealing money? Yeah. Oh, they won't let you do that unless they take a bit of money themselves. This country's a joke, man. No wonder people go around fucking killing each other. Okay, the entry wasn't there. Lord Barclays. Whoa! Whoa, bruv. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, she's not raising income tax. But the question is, where are you now going to be getting that money from, Rachel? If you steal it out of my pocket, bitch, I will come and bite your fucking ears off. So you no longer hear things. That GU is actually really nice. Should really be bullish because we had the gilts move up. We should really go up with the pound now, considering UK gilts just jumped up about fucking 2.5%. Actually, to be fair, it kind of does look weak because of the political uncertainty. I'm liking the look of gold, to be honest. I'm still liking that look in gold. Motherfucker. I just realized I ain't got my fucking Streamlabs chat up. Sorry, lads. Sorry, boys. Sorry. Wait, fucking hell. I'm gonna have to keep that here. Sorry, boys. This is a 6-1 on this gold. Is trading on NFTs suck? What do you mean, sorry, Fleafly? Yes, TA was good, man. Are you coming down? Are you coming down? Are you coming down? Commentate that low, motherfucker. You saw CRT low? Why do I have this low marked out? Any reason for that? Why do I have this low marked out, bro? Is there a reason? Why do I have this low marked out? I'm not actually too sure, to be pretty honest. I don't actually know why I've got that low marked out. I want to see EU push up in the grand scheme. Boom. You see how you react off this low though? Because this low. We are coming to that low as it looks. Not really. Let's get down here, go, boy. EG buys really, but where the fuck did you get in there, man? Where'd you even get in there? Do you continue in? So what that really shows us here is that we only really seen the UK gilts rise due to the fact that we have government uncertainty. So the pound's very weak right now. So EG buys are so nice, but it's getting into the fuckers. It's getting into them. Gold tends to benefit in periods of inflation risk, central bank buying, and geopolitical uncertainty. Recent off JP Morgan. Still looking at 5k. Mixes. Risk and major insurance, central banks got savings. Yo, bro, back on the topic of yields, why would you be looking at them as opposed to the DXY? Because the DXY is the currency's index, but the yield is the what you get back on government debt. So it's two different things, and it indicates essentially what's going on with the dollar. If we see, normally you got to get all your news, all your different data together, right? So if we know that US gilt yields is rising, but we also know that inflation's rising, and that then we're also seeing. I've realised I ignored bear, man. And we're looking at possible cut of interest rates. Or possible, I don't know, I think we're kind of mixed with what's going on in December. That's what I feel like our problem is. But if we're seeing US 10 years go up, the yield, then we can only assume we're quite strong on the dollar. Because it does rise our chances of an interest rate hold, not a hike, but a hold. Come on, you can't take that low. It looks like we're going to have a cut of interest rates though, which is kind of why I'm confused why we're seeing the US gilt yields rise so much. But you got to think, right? If, for an example, like the US, if we see gilt yields rise, it normally is because they're sort of enticing you more to buy the government bonds, because obviously you're going to be getting a higher return. So realistically, is they trying to increase demand for it, right? So you can kind of tell right now that the US government debt's growing because they want you to, they're having a higher yield, and we're not getting a higher yield because we're looking at an interest rate hold, because we are looking at an interest rate cut. But I can only assume the reason why we're seeing gilt yields rise over in the US is purely for the reason of that they want to entice you into buying into the US economy. Some investor flows, hedge fund unwinds, or basis trades can imply yield moves. For example, one note says hedge funds forced to sell cash bonds due to funding and financial pressures, which helped drive yields up. We haven't got a video on that, bro. But I'll be honest, I'll talk about it every day, FX Spartan, about UK, US gilts. I can do a video on it if you boys want me to. On how obviously the gilt market pretty much aligns with FX. Because it does. Gilt yields are really important. Well, bonds. I'll just say bonds. Bonds are really important to know and understand how they move in order to actually dictate a currency's bias. For sure, Spartan. Let me write that down for you, bro. Cool. So I can put that in the 2025 mentoring, man. We haven't done one of those in a bit. Sounds good, people. Bro, I've got a desk in front of me. Why am I writing on my lap, bruv? You know them, man? Dickhead. Yeah, lovely stuff. I'll do that. I'll probably do that next week, boys. Or this weekend if I get time. I am pretty much away this whole weekend. Yes, fizzy. So yield is more. Yield is more risk on, risk off, whereas DXY is probably just dollar strength. The yields move for many reasons. But the DXY is just the currency, right? The DXY is the currency. Gold, don't just fuck off, please. But DXY is the currency, right? DXY is essentially the index for the dollar, right? It's the dollar. But when it comes to bonds, they move for many different reasons. Obviously, same for the DXY, but the bonds isn't the worth of the currency. A bond yield is what you get back from that government bond. So it's essentially bonds are government debt. But that's what a bond is. A bond is government debt. You buy essentially government debt, and in return for doing that, you get return back every year. That's what a bond is. So what a yield is just a return. So yield changes all the time. So yield can go up. It might be the reason why gilt yields go up. It might be because we're looking at there's higher inflation, so it might keep interest rates high. It could be for, I mean, there's so many reasons, boys. I'm not even going to be able to name you them all. Just boys, watch it. In that video, I'll go through essentially everything in it. I'll go through everything. But then for like DXY, for an example, that might be rising because interest rates are going up. There's a little difference in how the bonds move in comparison to how the actual currency itself moves. But I'll just do a video on it, boys. There's so many reasons why shit moves in this market, and knowing all of them is key. I got a great Bitcoin trade yesterday, as recommended by Apex. I didn't stay in the full trade as I find it hard to sell gold or Bitcoin. I'm in the same boat as you, bro. I do find it hard to... I'm not really on that Bitcoin wave, man. I can see sells on Bitcoin make sense to me. But gold, I just can't sell it, man. Right now, anyway, like, I can't sell it. Gold, to me, is just not a sellable asset. All my life, and make it up again all my life. Quite peak about gold. It seems that gold isn't coming to entry, is it? Oh, you motherfucker. No way, bro. Don't run without me. Come on, this would be a nice... What is this, a 6-1? Enter me! Enter me. I so appreciate that question. Sorry, I promise I'm not sucking my own penis. Probably look like that. Mate, so have a look at UJ. I'm looking at shorts. Let me go back to UJ. Because it looks like we might miss entry here. Oh, sweet child of mine. The dollar's still quite strong at the moment though. We haven't had the trade field. Are you looking for this 5-minute trade field, Rich? You know what? Let's put some fucking bangers on, bro. Let's put some tunes on. First tune that comes into your head, go. Boys, go. I'm only got, you know what, Discord? I'm not going to the members. First tune, go. It's 8:20. Give me a tune that we can play at 8:20. Victory lap. Such a shout. Wait, who's victory lap? Oh, fuck's sake, moment. Fred again. This the we might get this close, motherfucker. MH just can't stop listening to that tune, innit? Say that EU. I don't know why I'm looking for price to take this low. I still don't understand why, innit? But we're about to take it, so we'll see the reaction off of it. I say, what's the tune, hey boys? What's the tune we can listen to at 20 past 8 in the morning? And that is that is all I can hear, innit? Let's see if we can get that shit on gold, man. We're actually coming back. Right, boys, Lou's jumping on now, so I'm gonna jump off. I see you, man, in a bit. I'm still looking at this gold, boys. I don't know what you, man, are looking at for gold today, but essentially what I'm looking at. We'll see what we get for the rest. GU still trading down. EU still trading down. We'll see how it reacts off to that. Yeah, EG's just biased. It's just hard to get in, man. But I'll see you, man, in a bit. We'll see what positions we can get. I'm still looking at this.